Hey, how you doing? So, just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Olly from England, living here in Jakarta. 6 years now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I just want to talk to you about driving in Jakarta, specifically a motorbike.
All right.
But have you ever driven a car in Jakarta?
No,
Okay.
not yet, no.
Okay, so when did you first start driving a motorbike here?
Well, I moved here in 2009, and the first 3 months I used transportation here called an angkot, which is basically a death trap on 4 wheels. It is a steel box which has up to 12 people or more fitted into it, and it's a ridiculous mode of transport, always the main cause of traffic. And my patience ran out with it, so in May 2009 I bought my first bike. I couldn't wait, I needed to get myself independent, let's say. So since May 2009 I have owned a bike.
All right. Now, obviously, you're British, so you drive on the left side of the road. But other than driving on the left, I mean, what's the biggest learning curve in driving in Jakarta on a motorbike?
People around you everywhere. You have to be aware of all your surroundings, whether it's a car, a bus, a lorry, numerous other bikes, maybe even people. You have to look all around you and always be aware. Always use your mirrors, which is ironic because nobody here uses their mirrors or their indicators. Yeah.
All right. Okay. What about dealing with police on a motorbike? I mean, is that something you have to deal with on a regular basis?
Usually the police aren't a big issue. They just control traffic. But if you are going to be a silly bastard, then they will stop you and they will ask you questions and then maybe ask you for a favour. Not a sexual favour, but money favour. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, occasionally they will do purges, what I call purges, on motorcyclists who potentially do not have a license, or maybe their headlights are broken, or their registration is out of date, whatever it is. Yeah. But I've been stopped before. My first occasion, I didn't have an Indonesian license. My British license was no good here at all, and I was asked to pay a fine of 150,000 once I got stopped 3 times a month.
Okay.
Which was getting ridiculous. That was my second bike I had. My first bike I got stopped once because I was in Clappergadding, so nothing ever happens in Clappergadding. The second bike I had to travel through 2 other areas of Jakarta to get to work, so yeah, I got stopped 3 times in a month at the most. So I paid maximum 180,000.
Each time?
Not each time, no. The first one was 150. The second one was free, actually, because the policeman was so happy to meet a foreigner that he let me go. And the third time, the police officer showed me a book, and it said, if you don't have a SIM as a license, you need to pay 250,000 rupiah. So I showed him the contents of my wallet. See, look, I only got 180. So he took the whole lot, 180, done.
So basically what you're saying is you need an Indonesian license, regardless if you're Indonesian.
It does help a great deal. Once you've got yourself your registration document in your name and an Indonesian license in your name, they have nothing to stop you from. But if they do ask you to stop, stop. I have been stopped before, once or twice, and I just show them my STNK, which is my registration document, and driver's license, and I sit there with a kind of polite yet smug look on my face, saying, what are you going to do now? You got nothing on me.
Okay. What about the condition of the roads, or just the infrastructure of the roads here?
Generally, things that annoy me most are U-turns. U-turns create traffic jams. There's no such thing really as an up and over U-turn pass like there is in Britain, where you can just go up a ramp, go right, and then go down again if you go the wrong way. No. Here they have U-turns, so quite often where there's a U-turn, the right-hand lane is chock-a-block, and of course it makes congestion heavy because the left lane is where everyone's going to go to. What else? Potholes are a problem, but potholes are a problem in Britain as well. The Local councils don't do a great deal about it until the last minute. It's always refreshing to wake up in the morning and find that the road has been resurfaced in the morning. So, I mean, when I say enjoyment, I mean it's nice. You drive along the road, oh my god, this tarmac is so good. And yeah, so you know that your bike is going to last a bit longer after the potholes have been addressed. Yeah.
Okay.
But South Jakarta's seen a lot of construction work going on, and it's paid off a lot. The roads are mostly smooth. The U-turn system is never going to go away. I think the Trans-Jakarta bus lane should be more policed. Still, cars and bikes use the bus lane, and it shouldn't be that way. The Trans-Jakarta bus lane should be just for Jakarta buses. I think that they should do away with the heavy, polluting, disgusting metro minibuses and also some Kabaja buses. If you look outside now, you'll see the green and white buses. They're called Kabaja. They are slow, heavy, and they bellow out black smoke in your face. But they are dirt cheap. Maybe 2,000 rupees each trip.
So just generally speaking, if you could just give someone suggestions who wants to learn how to drive a motorbike in Jakarta, what would you tell them?
I'd say have a go. Find yourself a nice quiet place to practice. Riding a scooter really is not very hard at all. Buy yourself an automatic scooter like a Yamaha Neo like you've got, or a Vario. You'll be alright, you're fine. You don't have to worry about anything except changing signals, that's it. It does help if you live in a cluster housing estate, so you can learn and just practice around the area before you go on public roads. But generally, just be savvy. Be savvy, have your wits around you. Don't be a dumbass. Embrace it.
All right. Well, thank you, Ollie. Thank you for this interview, and hopefully some people out there on YouTube will learn about how to ride a motorbike in Jakarta.
Just don't be scared. That's all. Just don't be scared. Embrace it.
Okay. Thank you.